Katinunan. I am Angel Rusiana together with
Gab Masan,
and we are your hosts for this episode, The Beauty of Balancing Studies and Pageants.
But before we delve into our topic, ato sang isgutan ang nahitabo pag October 21 pag Monday. So
Ito mga nahitabo, Gab?
naay bomb threat ang two universities diri sa Cebu, which is the CIT and the CTU.
So pag Monday, two universities ang nagsuspend sa ilang klase tungod kay naay wa mailhi nga mga tao nga nagpost sa social media nga naa ko ni bomba sa ilahang eskwelahan.
Kulpa kayo no kay life threatening
Of
kayo.
course, samo ta kanang mga bomba nga kanang ipang storya ninyo
Yes.
kay kanang makakos nagpanik sa mga estudyante
Yes.
niya. Of course, kanang mga pamilya na to nga naa sa balay.
nasa balay.
Makuyawan jud sila ana nga
Yes,
post.
especially
no?
ng mga parents ko, ladyo jud kayo nasa other province, sa lain na island.
Nya napoy nag-ingon nga joke ra daw to.
Yes.
So kung mag-joke ganito, of course mamili tag joke nga kanang sakto
Sakto.
ug ibutang sa
Yes.
lugar ang ato ang joke kay kana guys, violation na siya sa Presidential Decree number 1727, the Bump Joke Threat Law.
In relation to RA number 10175, otherwise known as the Cyber Prevention Act of 2012.
So, before dito mo start guys with our special guest, let's have a shout out
Shout out
first. Kay of course, naraban ni sila all throughout our journey sa ato ang program dire. So, shout out ni Bridget Cones Dalagan. Shout out si Self. So, shout out sa imong self, Bridget Cones.
Hi sa imong self, Bridget Cones.
Shout out po ni Aljen Gonzaga. Hi Aljen.
We miss you. Grabe no, Algin, no?
Grabe Aljen, oy.
Kitrato na ra magtarong.
And yes, so, kanang, what's naman Gab?
Napay shout out.
Ah,
Shout
napay-
out ni Giselle o Gwen. Pagdali ko na mo day.
Oh, shout out ninyong duha.
And so let's delve into our topic for this program.
The beauty of balancing studies and pageants. So, unsa may mga kanang into
So,
pageantry baka Gab?
Yes,
Sige baka
pageant
kapilapil ang
enthusiast man ko. Di man ko kanang pageantry, pero pageant enthusiast ko. Grabe ang effort sa
Basta
mga
ganun,
beauty
ganun,
queens. Grabe ang mga efforts sa atong beauty queens. Uy, kay dili ra jud biya kanang pageant ang ilang panginabuhi
sa buntag pud na po. Estudyante po sila sa
po
buntag. Pareha sa ako ang nahitabo ka to ganing
Yes.
last September, di ba?
Sacrifice ka ni, absent
Oo,
ka.
absent niya. Kanang para lang jud maka-prepare ka
Yes.
sa imong show,
Yes.
inana then kanang daghan jud kaayo nagmagian ang mga pageantera guys. Dili ra sad kaayo na kanang paso ra sila sa
Paso
stage
ra,
kanang
yes.
makita nimo nga mga gwapa kaayo along the journey sa
Oh,
ilahang
andyan na.
pag-pageant na
Blood,
jud ay-
sweat, and tears jud na
Wow, Taylor Swift kay atake. So, we are thrilled to introduce our very special guest for today.
With a wealth of experience and a depth passion of pageantry, she will join us on our topic in this episode, the beauty of balancing studies and pageants.
She will also be sharing insights and offering inspirations to aspiring beauty queens and those students establishing their names, their field, showing how to balance both studies and pageantry. Before we welcome her, let us share a few of her accomplishments. Of course, she is reigned as Miss Dumanhog 2024 third runner-up, and she was also Miss Sibunga 2024 first runner-up, and the Binibining Naga 2023 The Binibining Naga 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, or our viewers for today, the luminary of hope, bravery, and resiliency. Let us welcome Miss Sheree Mare Aliganga Danday.
A second-year student taking up Bachelor of Arts in Communication at Cebu Institute Technology University.
So, kumusta man kami sa kuan?
I'm very fine, at the same time very nervous because this is my first time nga ni guest diri sa Sunstar.
So we're lucky to have Miss Sheree no, na
Of
our
course,
guest.
kay ikaw po daw ang first nga guest
Yes,
sa mo ang program
yes.
karon mi. So,
Thank
of
you.
course, nakulbaan sad mi
Yes.
kay, di ba, ikaw may first namon niya kanang utlo
No
makulbaan
pressure
jud.
din. Pero how's life being a comm
Communication
student
student.
so far?
Very chill, but at the same time very pressured kay we are juggling different activities all at once, especially nga nag-launch nami sa among Wildcat Radio, and at the same time daghan po og projects. So it can be chill, but at the same time very fulfilling to know nga ang imong mga efforts kay naa jud siya mo reciprocate jud ang imong efforts, naa jud siya fruit.
Of course, sa matag communication
Yes,
student no kay dili biya jud
di
kay
siya
na known nga
basta-basta,
course
Jud.
no.
Yes.
Di siya known nga course pero very relevant sa industry.
Yes.
So, inutrawin niyo ang kuan ito environment.
Yes, very mga engaging po kaayo ako mga classmates dito at the same time. So, before, can I give
Yes,
a shout
of
out
course.
to my organization, Communication and English Language Students Association. So, they really asked me if I could give them a shout out here. So, shout out to our president, Kuya Harold, Shikaina, Isabel Lando, and of course to our very own Mary Ann and to the rest of the students of CELSA. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you guys will enjoy this episode.
Yeah, shout out sa inyo guys. Kanang thank you so much
Thank
sa
you so
pag
much.
hatag og motivation
Yes,
ni
ni
Miss
Sheree.
Sheree diri nga mo guest sa among show karon sa Sunstar. So, before nga mag-start ta sa among mga questions nimo, andam
Yes.
na ba kati?
Yes.
Yes, ready na?
Ready na? Ikaw, ready na ka? Kaya siya
Ready
may mga
na.
tanong mo. Kaya naami ka nang mag-interview po nga mga
Yes.
pageantera ba
Yes.
sa lain po siya nga schools ka nang para mag-give sad sila insights regarding sa questions nga among gihatag nila. So, para po maka-give po kag insights sa ilahang mga gipanghatag. So, beauty queen to beauty
Yeah,
queen
so-
and to host.
Yes. So this is our first video, which will be played now. So watch this, guys.
This is Mary Faith Panilagaw Herediano, 20 years old, currently a third-year student at Cebu Normal University, taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. Recently, I joined Binibining Naga 2024 held at Inanchong Activity Center last October 6, and luckily, I was crowned as the first runner-up. Fun fact about me, I actually joined Binibining Naga last 2022 and same as now, I was also crowned as the first runner-up, so I really had my major deja vu, defending champion, second time, first runner-up moment on that stage. I am here to talk to you and to share with you my way of balancing my academics and my passion in pageantry. So it's really hard to balance the responsibilities that comes with being a beauty queen and being a student. I would like to begin with how I managed to stay on top of my academics while preparing for and competing in pageants. So, as someone who is passionate about my academics and in pageantry, I really believe that the key in excelling both is time management and discipline. So I set clear priorities and ensure that I allocate time for my studies while also dedicating time to prepare for the pageant. I tried so hard to stay focused on my goals and understand that balance is crucial. There are moments for intense preparations, yes, but I also have to recognize my body's capacity in undertaking those responsibilities. That is why I never forget to take moments to rest and recharge so that I can continue with the journey with no problems, with a healthy mind and a healthy body. That's also important. So by staying organized, I am able to give my best in every area of my life.
My name is Samantha Faye Plaza, and I am the Halad in Asal Festival Queen 2024 and Sugat Kabanhawan Festival Queen 2024. Well, as a beauty queen, balancing studies and pageantry is not for the weak, but if you have proper time management, proper scheduling, I believe that nothing is impossible.
So I am Kathleen Pan, 18, a first year college from Cebu Normal University, BS Ed Social Studies. I am the Miss Bunga 2023, Miss Masa 2023, Miss Manalay second runner-up, Miss LNB Ronda 2023, and Miss SK Ronda 2024. Well, being a beauty queen and a student at the same time, it's really not easy because, of course, we need also to balance both our time in pageantry and academics. But in my case, pageantry does not affect my academics that much because I don't usually compete in pageants that very often because I it depends on the invitations I get from my handler, and every time I get invitations, I also immediately said, yes, I am available for that time. Also, I need to, what do we call this, consider my kanang class schedule because I just can't sacrifice also my class for pageantry. But basically, it needs both time management and being responsible beauty queen and a student.
Was the beauty queens that we interviewed, si Miss Mary Faith Herdanio, Miss Samantha Faye Plaza, and also Miss Kathleen F. Han. Thank you so much for lending us your time, guys.
Same sila og answer no conscious time management.
Yes, time management. Ikaw, Miss.
Of course, essential jud kayo ang time management when it comes to balancing pageantry and academics, and at the same time personal life jud.
Nung kay kanang maglisod mo sa jud ka no, pero
Yes.
baka fulfilling biya no kanang magsikag compete
Yes.
ikagabihin niya ikuan pero ang kana dyan ang kakapoy.
Mm.
So now may question there para ni mo, Miss. So how do you manage to stay on top of your academics while preparing for your and competing for your pageants?
So it is very important to manage your time effectively, but at the same time knowing what you really want to do in your life. So sa pageantry man good, I think nga ever since bata pa ko, love na jud nako siya. And so I will always find time to pursue things that are related to pageantry, and that will allow me to grow as an individual. So when it comes to that, sa studies nako, mag-invest ko og time, for example, 2 hours for studying, 2 hours para sa pageantry, and at the same time 2 hours para sa akong pagalingon. So that is just an example for that. So it is just a matter of managing your time effectively and knowing your responsibilities as a student and as a pageantera.
Yes, of course kay kanang kabaw biya jud kasi mong priorities as a
Yes.
student o sa
Knowing-
pageantera.
Yes, knowing your priorities, Jude.
Kasi before ka may mong pageantera, dapat students sa ka first.
Yes. So,
Yes.
kung ikaw, Miss, kanang gano'n na kanang hypothetical na nga question. So, if papiliwan kag usa, sabi mo mong ganahan.
Education, Jude,
Yes,
more than
kay-
anything else.
Kay pageantry is always there, no?
Yes.
Ikaw, gwapa na ba ka? Di
Okay.
ba na mga laos? Kakuan, kagwapa.
Narinig mo message na kanang pwede ka, ano.
Di ba? Pero mas importante dyan ang education.
Yes.
Pero
True, true.
pwede sa importante ang both. No?
Yes, if you can balance both,
Why not?
paano, Jude? Pwede jud siya.
Pero mag-include jud ko na siya sacrifice, no?
Yes.
Grabe siya ng mga sacrifice.
Ano sa mga sacrifice ni mo nga nagyan
Well,
along the way?
na-adjy ko, na-adjy mga absences. Pero at the same time, nindot man sa Jude, if na ay considerate Jude nga teachers, very supportive nga friends, that is two of the most essential parts of being a beauty queen, having a strong support system and having considerate teachers. Kay as a student pageantera, a student beauty queen, I think na it is very important to invest your time in studying, doing both of your schoolworks, and at the same time doing what makes you grow as a beauty queen.
Yes, of
Yes.
course. So,
Maosyo na siya. And then, naman siya ka ng uban ko nung naning jud ka ayo no, like ang uban di na mo eskwela kay mag-pageant ra, pero which is wrong.
Pero dili
no?
po ta ka-blame nila if they
Yes.
really love pageants. Kay,
Yes,
Depende rin sa Jude na silang passion.
Yes, kay maka-proud ba if ka di ba sa pageant naman yung part na introduce ka kung asa ka sa eskwela, kung sa'yo mo na human. Nice ba sa feeling?
nice na
diba?
sa feeling nga kanang from CITU, no, kanang communication student. So
Yes.
ganahan jud ka mag-journalist or mag-broadcast.
Ganoon jud ko
So,
mag-broadcast journalist. That is why I pursued communication, mainly because kanaan jud ko may mong broadcast journalist ever since bata pa ko.
Then connect ra po siya sa imong pageantry, no, which is
Yes.
good kay kanang mga Q&A. Of course, mahasa na ka sa imong course pa lang
Yes,
daan.
definitely.
So, does your education make you feel more confident as a beauty queen?
Yes, definitely. I do think that pursuing communication is one of the foundational knowledge that I have as a beauty queen, mainly because it is more on effectively connecting with people. And as a beauty queen, Manggod, you are tasked to effectively communicate with the judges as well as for the people through sa imong advocacy. And so with education, it will literally make you feel more confident as a beauty queen because you already have the knowledge and the advocacy, and you will use your voice for a purpose, Jude.
Mo man imong gudbaan
Yes.
sila to always walk with a purpose.
Yes, to always walk with a purpose, and at the same time, talk with a purpose.
Yes, of course kay kanang as a beauty queen kinabi jud kay goal para mahitabo sa imong mga
Yes.
people, especially you want to be the voice of the voiceless.
Yes.
Dapat impactful ka nga
Okay.
pagka-beauty
Yes.
queen,
Dili ra
di ba?
sad biya jud beauty ra jud ang ato ang
true.
gipuhunan sa pagka-beauty queen nato. Ganahan pud ba ta gamiton ang ato ang voice, gamiton ang ato ang platform para maka-influence sa
Maka-help, yes.
others, no, maka-help
Yes,
pod.
definitely.
So, how do your school goals match your goals in pageantry?
Well, I do think the similarities between the goals in school and in pageantry is that I really want to excel in both. That is why I always invest time in order to really grow. Just like what I said earlier, it is very important to be socially aware at the same time because you can always incorporate that with any other issues in school. For example, when there are issues that needs to be tackled in your essays, so it is very important to be socially aware. So my school goals and my goals in pageantry coincide because I want to excel in both, and I will always do my best in order to get that goal.
Yes, of course. Kay nabe jud ay saying no kanang may we never lose the drive to pursue what we
Yes.
want no matter how bumpy the road
Yes.
sometimes. So
Maka-pro na yung ano, no?
oh, so pero ma-relate sa jud nimo siya no kay kanang diba nakay goal sa imong
Yes.
pag-eskwela at the same time
Yes.
nakay goal sa imong
Pageantry,
passion,
yes.
nakay goal sa imong pageantry nga passion. So kanang ma-relate sa jud na nimo kung of course na yun ka socially aware dapat be socially aware ta kay kanang sa mga essay socially aware ta dapat kay para maka-answer ta sa mga
Yes.
pageantry kay
For
ang
example,
kasagaran biag
lang,
Q&A ana kay mga mga social issues.
Social
na po,
issues. You have to be socially aware as a communication student, especially aspiring
Oh.
broadcast journalist. So,
dapat natay credibility.
yes.
True, Jud. Mabiyad mo ang credibility, Jud, ang first ka
Oh.
dapat niya i-obtain sa
Journalist.
Yes.
Wow, asa ka na na nag-gab?
Sir Nestor.
Ay! Wala na si Sir Nestor. So, naa pa may lain nga nag-interview. Sa lain na po na siya nga question. Of course,
Yes.
pero same rag hapon og mga beauty queens kay para makon sa taga may lain po mga insights
Yes.
na atong makon ba mag-gather. So, let's watch the second interview that we've conducted last week, guys. So, I hope you watch. Thank you.
Now, I would like to share the biggest challenge that I faced balancing schoolwork and pageant responsibilities. So, balancing schoolwork and pageant responsibilities is really challenging because both demand a great deal of time and commitment. So, one of the biggest challenges that I faced is the pressure to meet high expectations, both academically and in my pageantry journey. It can be overwhelming. It's really overwhelming. But I've learned that it is important to recognize my limits and avoid burnout. It's also important to ask for support when needed and practice self-care. And that's what I really did in this journey. I talk to people, I talk to my family, I talk to my handler that I am having problems with this, that I'm worrying about this, and it really helped me to overcome the challenges that I was facing during that time, and it allowed me to maintain my well-being while pursuing excellence in both my academic and in my passion in pageantry.
As a beauty queen, one of the challenges that I am facing right now is that there are times that I miss out with school activities, and with hectic schedules. Because of hectic schedules, it's really hard to combine pageantry with schoolwork, but if it is your passion, you must find a way.
So the most common challenges or problem that usually gets in the way is when the day of the event or the day of the show conflicts with my class schedule, because of course now that I am a first year college, my schedule is really that complicated and I need to balance and manage my time in school and my pageantry. But yeah, that's the most common problem that gets in the way. But once you're passionate about something, we'll always find ways and we'll always make time.
to no ang mga interview na to sa atong 3 ka beauty queen. So relate jud kay mi ato. I relate ako kay dili kay ko pageantera ha, pero kanang parang sara ba magapil-apil kanang relate kay ko ano kanang mo sacrifice og schedule para lang maka-practice ka sa kuon sa kanang mga production number kay perhatog pagkuan pag last ni absent jud ko usa ka adlaw ti kay kuan kanang ganon jud ko mag-practice ako sandal ba kay di ko anad ato nga sandal.
Nagbunga naman po jud to dam.
Pero kay kuan mo ko ato kanang bag-o nga nibalik ba kay wala nang kuya apel ato so naka-sacrifice jud ko na 0/10 ko sa mga kay wala ko ni screen. Pero worth it rasad kayo kay kanang nagkuan man no. Of course. So ikaw
Miss Sheree, what are the biggest challenges you face when balancing schoolworks with pageant responsibilities?
So I would like to share this fact with you. I'm actually the Vice President for External Affairs of our organization, Communication and English Language Students Association. And during the month of August, ting busy dyan sa mga organizations, especially nga daghang naka-assign na schoolwork sa amua, and of course org works kay mo lagi start pa sa classes. And I really had a hard time balancing everything at that time kay I also have to practice for my festival queen na for during Pasigarbo sa Sugbo. So, I really had to balance my time and everything. Like for buntag, this is for org works, and eghapon, this is for Pasigarbo sa Sugbo nga training. So, it can be very exhausting, but at the same time, very fulfilling as long as you have a strong support system sa school and sa family, and of course, sa imuhang friends. Kay kanang mo na siya murag foundation sa imuhang driving force murag mao na siya may mong motivation nimo despite the challenges that you face, as long as you have that love and at the same time na mo motivate nimo to do something good. So mo na siya overcome.
Since we're talking about support system, how does your family support you in terms of pageantry? Of course kanang if magsagol ang kanang time sa nga nay exam tomorrow nya ugma pud imong imong show nakasaway na ba kana?
Nakasaway ko ana.
And how does your family man
mag-send jud sila og kanang mga inspirational messages, and at the same time kanang murag encourage jud sila nga it's okay if dili ka makadaog ani as long as you did your best, because in pageantry it is not crucial nga makadaog jud ka. What's more important is that you share your voice with a purpose. Ma-original siya because the purpose of a beauty queen is not just to show what their faces look like or what their physical appearance look like. It's about how you share yourself to other people, how you communicate, and how you share your advocacy to other people.
So, as a beauty queen, what is your advocacy man?
Yes.
Environmental protection,
Wow.
specifically.
So, kuan ka ani
Same to.
kuan ra mo gamay.
Very nice should be ang kuan ang kanang katong sa kanang environmental protection na advocacy.
Such as give us an example kuno sa mo.
Like kanang mag-participate ka sa mga clean up activities. And also during my senior high school, I would like to share this with you. During my senior high school, we actually developed this one hollow block made up of recycled materials or waste materials. So that became the foundation of my advocacy, that I really want to utilize waste materials in order to conserve or to eradicate the garbages or the waste materials in our community into something useful. So mo to siya.
So nice kayo mo advocacy no kay murag magamit jud to siya in the future kay especially karon nga kanang over kuan na kay ta daghan na kay mga
tagbot mogoy siya sa mga kuan kay mga tao ba
into fast fashion pa jud ta nga kanang kuan so labay na nila kay nana.
Yeah, dapat jud as a pageantera responsible jud ka no kay you put yourself in the public eye biya jud no. Kay katong mabash lang kagalit bisag kanang dili nimo tinuyuan ba yung ana.
So kanang how do you handle criticism man in terms of kanang your classmates? Ideally your classmates very supporting man. Your environment in school lang kanang for example naman siya times nga kanang dili sila satisfied sa ato ang mga gipangbuhat sa pageantry. Of course nakakita sila taas guro silang standards ana nya kanang naging na sila masulti about nato. So how do you handle that man as a beauty queen?
Well, as a beauty queen, I do think that other people's words towards you should not affect you as an individual, because you know yourself more than anyone else. So it is very important to stay true to yourself and at the same time to invest in your growth as an individual. Kay at the end of the day, wala man na sila mabuhat sa imong kinabuhi. Ikaw ra man dyan nagdas imong kugalingon.
It's just a matter of how you absorb
Yes.
this word, no? Kanang sawa nimo pag
Depende ra gina nimo sa saan mo pagdawat.
Yes.
Sawa nimo
Dapat-
pag respond.
Yes.
Ang importante siya kay ang mga words nga gikan sa imong loved ones ba mo jud na yung pinaka-importante ba kay mo man maka-boost sa imong confidence.
Sila sa dyan nakakita
Yes.
sa dyan sa imong struggles
Yes.
while you're fighting for your dreams. So, kanang mga ubang tao.
Pero
Ikisama
sa
siya.
konsad ba sa audience sad ba dili sad guro tawag taka-taka
Lagi,
mata ko
yes.
words ba no
Uy,
kay
yes.
masakitan ba jud
Syempre,
ma-affect to
yes.
ma-affect ba jud ang words na to no bisag unsa na to kanang dead ma ba kay la sakit jud niyang giing murag grabe na gini ka sakit ha.
Najud bi ni ka kulbo no so medyo na kay mabuhat nga sayop or
Na
masulti
kay
nga
masulti
sayop.
nga sayo which is okay raman kay
Yes. Di ba perfect?
Di ba perfect pero more perfect kasi
Uy.
Rochelle.
Far
So-
from perfect.
So do your classmates or teachers treat you differently because you're a beauty queen?
So, to be completely honest, most of my classmates often tell me nga, dili jud sila makasense og beauty queen nako sa eskwelahan kay mura ra daw ko wala. So, dara na sila mura sila maikog nako kung naa ako sa stage kay I act differently, like very confident kay ko pero sa school kay mura ra ko wala. So, but I still have that driving force. I still have that passion within me. But I just don't want it to like show lang jud sa other people sa school kay I think pageantry and school is two different fields, Jude, and showing your true self sa school and at the same time showing your passion on stage can be kanang exhausting man said, but at the same time if you really love what you do, if you really love being at school at the same time sa pageantry, so wala ra kay sila wala ra sila different nga treatment towards nako.
Nice to know kay kanang di kayo pressure sa imong side
Yes.
ba.
Oh, grabe jud mo support system.
Mm,
Minaw
dili
ka ba no
kayo,
kay kanang
yes.
murag kanang dili nasa siguro yung problema along the way pero
Yes.
kana ganing
Yes.
ay naman ko yung mga kauban. At least na ko yung kauban yung ano.
Very
At least
considerate.
Yes. At least na kay kasandigan no.
Very considerate pag mga teachers. Sana all.
So,
Very considerate teachers.
so this is our last video. So let's watch guys and hope you enjoy.
So, being a beauty queen really helped me to see education beyond its what it really is, you know. I was able to be influenced on how I approach education and personal growth by my experiences of being a beauty queen. So, being a beauty queen has greatly influenced my approach to education and personal growth by teaching me the importance of perseverance, confidence, and embracing vulnerability. Pageantry has shown me that success isn't just about external accomplishments, but also about cultivating inner strength and resilience. It has pushed me to constantly seek improvement, not only in academics, but in all aspects of my life. Through pageantry, I've learned the value of staying grounded, remaining authentic, and using my platform to inspire others to pursue their own dreams. And as a future educator, I really look into education as one of the powerful tools that we can use to be able to inflict positive changes in the lives of many, but also to contribute in our own way to the betterment of our community. That is why my journey of being a student and being a beauty queen, I would like to use it as an inspiration to others. You know, to always strive for your passion, to do your best. And I believe that despite the difficulties and the challenges that I've faced through balancing the responsibilities that I have as a student and as a beauty queen, as long as you do it out of love, you do it because it is your passion, then you find fulfillment in those things, in the little achievements, in the little changes that you make, not just about yourself, but also by seeing others, you know, to be inspired by your story. Then I think that itself for me is an achievement, because I am fulfilled with my little steps, I am fulfilled with the journey despite the adversities that I faced?
Well, there are so many experiences that influenced my education and my personal growth, such as confidence, talent, and resilience. This not only shaped me as a beauty queen, but also as a person. But whole entirely, being a beauty queen shaped me into a well-rounded person.
Well, pageantry does not only includes beauty, but also it includes education. In pageantry, we can advocate about something, we can talk about social issues, and we can also what do we call this? Spread awareness about any social related matters. And being a beauty queen also is being educated, and also pageantry is one way of empowering my fellow women, and inspiring them also to face their fears, wear confidence, and also as a future educator, it is one way of boosting my confidence in facing large number of audience. Well, being a beauty queen and a student at the same time, it's really not easy, because of course we need also to balance both our time in pageantry and academics. But in my case, pageantry does not affect my academics that much, because I don't usually compete in pageants that very often, because it depends on the invitations I get from my handler, and every time I get invitations, I also immediately said, yes, I am available for that time. Also, I need to, what do we call this, consider my class schedule, because I just can't sacrifice also my class for pageantry. But basically, it needs both time management and being responsible beauty queen and a student.
That was the last interview that we have conducted last week. Mao na to ang last nga kanang gipang pangutana na sa among mga beauty queens in different schools. So we would like to say thank you for giving us your time, your effort to be here,
yes.
or to participate in our program, guys. I love you so much.
So before we ask Miss Sheree, we would like to shout out Miss Mary Faith Meridiano. Hi, Miss.
Hi, Miss. Wala. Kasi mo maingon ni Miss Mary
Mary
Faith.
Faith, yeah.
Hi, si Faith. Wala.
Okay, ra, shout out ra ka sa Beauty Queen na Ray. So, thank you so much, Ate Mary Faith. Yeah. Shout out po ni Algin Gonzaga. I miss you too, dam.
Grabe, Jud. Mingan na Jud din
Og
siya.
na pwede commentary, angid rami ni Sheree. Lo, nakay kaparyag nang diri sa studio team,
Yes.
nasa tech
Nasa
team,
tech
ga
team.
green. Pero niya na tanawa ti kay basi niya ma-shock ka. So, mao na to atong shoutout for today. So, napakipangutan
Yeah, so Miss Sheree, in what ways has being a beauty queen influenced your approach to education and personal growth?
So I would like to share these two attributes that I acquired as a beauty queen for 2 years. First is being resilient to any challenge that you face in your life. It is very important na mo invest ka in your time nga ma-resilient jud ka, kay you will face a lot of challenges in education, especially in balancing everything all at once, kay you have different responsibilities na sa balay, na sa eskwelahan, and sa pageantry. So it is very important nga you have this vision of yourself nga I have to do this with all my strength, at the same time out of love. I have to do this because I love to do it. And also this meeting with different people, effectively connecting with different people, because in pageantry you will meet different ladies with different personalities, and you just have to effectively connect with them and understand that their attributes are different than yours, yet you still have to do your best to effectively connect with them. So
Grabe siya, no? Ingana, no? So, if inganas biya sa damno ka ng if ikaw mo sige join og pageant,
Yes.
and then igabot nimo sa schools kay sa school kay ingna na lang ka nga kanang ikaw ang i-represent sa kanina department or kanina school ingana. So daghan jud kayong opportunity sa moabot no sa ingana no.
Especially kung nag-expose na ka ba.
Ikaw may Sheree kanang do you have kanang specific handler like isa ra imong handler?
I'm a freelance model and a beauty queen.
so-
So I have different handlers.
So, kanang how did you start man doing pageantry? Di ba naman siya tayo different
Yes.
stories to tell?
Well, I started pageantry sa Amojud Barangay, sa City Ojud specifically, Binibining Grey Rocks. It started last 2022. That was my very first pageant. And it was very fulfilling to know that despite being my first pageant, I still clinched the
Yes, of
my
course.
very first title. So dito to siya nag-start, and then I think I stopped for like 6 months, and then ni-continue rapod ko sa Southwestern University during my senior high school.
Unsaon mo kanila kanang mo contact sa
Mo-contact,
nimo
yes.
or kanang makita
Or-
na kanila sa unsaon mo pag-contact sa handler nimo?
During my senior high school, ako jud ang ako jud murag ni pursue jud bitaw. Mo jud akong ganahan nga ni pursue jud ko. Pero during my time nga nagkadugay nako sa pageantry, most of the handlers will contact na mina. Na-i quandary, na-i show diri, na-i pageant diri, do you want to join? And so mo na siya murag way nako or way nila nga mo connect sila nako.
Pero ikaw jud ang the first
Nice,
move
no?
katong first pa nimo nga start
Yes,
sa
ako jud the first move.
Mo,
Nice
yun
feeling,
yung karon
no?
kay ikaw na ipangitaon.
Yes.
Okay.
Mo jud naging nga you will never know unless you try.
Yes, of
mo nang
course.
paganahan na kasigi. Ikaw G, unsa may mo first nga pageant nga giapilan?
Ako di ay.
Siyempre kay pageantera
Ako
ko
yung
di
proud.
ako pageantera.
Kuan, akong first na pageant to kay back when I was in grade 7, kanang
when I was
gikuan
a
ko.
child?
Dili sa kanang pag grade 7 ako kay kanang gikuha ko kanang intrams ragud to sa eskwelahan niya. Kaba ka sa eskwelahan kay kanang ganing magkuan sa ka mugara sad ka kay kanang naw kay mga classmate nga mga kanang mga kuan kay mga supportive kay nimo
Yes,
ba.
that is really-
Inot ba nang supportive ka kay kanang mugara ka kay inot ba nang mugara ka sa stage dam kay kanang mugawas jud tanan nimo
Wala gid
kanang
yun,
energy ba mo
And
dito.
mo na siya nindot kita out sa stage jud kanang
Lagi, no?
kandidato jud nindot
Mo-project jud siya, no?
Muna mo basta mo gara na tanong. Pero di sad kanang gara nga sobra
Okay
na
na siya.
gara
Yes.
pero kanang gara nga kanang driver nimo nga
Yes.
mo na jud niya ako na jud yung adlaw bahala na ko sa result no. So kanang ganing ay na so far Miss Sheree na kay mga kanang mga wala na daw ginana ba kanang mga
Yes,
tagay
dag
na-
ubay-ubay pod, but instead of kanang murag basad
But,
about
yaman
it,
is
I
support.
still have so much to learn. I'm still
Yes.
young, and kato siya nga mga failures, I would consider them as failures. I would consider them as lessons because those failures became the driving force or became the stepping stones for me to reach this level.
Yes,
Okay,
kay
kanang
if
if you fall twice then stand up thrice. Mga bitaw na ano kay kung mapildi ka karon ay kabala ka ugma madaog ka.
lagi no kay if dili jud kanang will ni God ba kay di man jud ka badagon kay napan jud ni mas maayo nga moabot nimo di ba?
Kay kanang rejection is
Reject-
better.
Is redirection.
Ay,
no?
it's better ka.
It's better than cure.
It's better than medicine. Pero di ba kanang yung sa competition, of course, ang
Yes.
pageantry competition man yun na sa school competition pud na tanan competition pero how do you
Manage.
make friends man despite the
Yes.
competitions?
Well, it's very important nga to know, yeah, just like what I said earlier, it is very important to know na different people have different attributes, and it is very important to effectively connect with them, especially nga ako, communication student. It is very important nga mo understand jud ko sa ilahang side, and at the same time, be able to effectively connect with them, makig-amiga jud, makig-halubilo jud. Pero personally, for me, I am an introvert by nature, so it is very hard for me to make friends, but I am really trying my best to make friends with different people, especially sa pageantry. So, yeah.
Introvert pa siya ano
Yes.
tayo pero daghan na ka siya na
Daghan ka-
story. Grabe ka.
Grabe ko siya, bro, no? Grabe,
Oo.
grabe siya na pagka-introvert. So, since you mentioned ganihan na ka nang makamit ka of different personalities,
Yes.
have you encountered nga ka nang maldita ang isa ka contestant? How do you handle that?
So far, sa akong mga pageant sisters, wala pa dyan ko nagka-encounter og mga maldita. Pero daghang mga daghang mga kanang mga kiat. Mo na akong ma-consider. But at the same time, I really love it because I am able to effectively connect with them kay at the same time ganahan man sa jud ko nga makighalubilo, and it is very important sad nga to know their different personalities.
Okay.
Sa stage lahi, of course sa stage competition, pero sa kanang mga practice lang kay makigamiga jud ka samot na kanang. Pero ni Samantha Plaza, very approachable.
Yes, very approachable.
Grabe uy.
Nya dira jud biya ka makakita og daghan na amiga.
There makano ko different backgrounds, different stories, ngano ni appeal sila ana for what reason, then motivate pud ka ba nga kanang uy, ako ba yung reason na ba na appeal ana, ma-proud pud kag appeal bisag di ka niya pamilya.
Ulo di ba sa pageant?
Mahimo man sa nagpa-family ang mga kuan mo.
Bisag dapat isarang madaog kay magtinabangay gihapon mo,
As beauty queens, you uplift each other.
Yes.
You do not kuan man.
Makuan siya nag-family.
Yes.
Hindi mo siya nag-family ang mga kuan.
So, what you have learned from pageants that help you with your education?
So I do think the attribute that really helped me to pursue my studies and my education is truly resiliency, Jude. And at the same time, having that courage, that driving force to allow you to manage your time effectively, while also knowing in your heart that you still have love for this path, and at the same time knowing your love for your passion.
And fashion.
So, naba naman tayong mga motivation, Jude. So, what keeps you motivated to do well in both school and pageants?
Well, I do things out of love. And at the same time, it is in my nature nga mo-pursue jud ko education. Even at a very young age, it was already instilled in me. So, I do think that love truly motivated me to do everything all at once, because when you do things with love, you will always find ways to do something about it, to pursue it. For example, in school, if you have this if naa kay mga pageants inana, you have to balance your time. You have to make time for pageants. You also have to make time for your studying. Like parya karon, I also have to balance everything sa akong studies and at the same time here. So it is very important nga naa kay love for your passion, at the same time naa jud kay impact. As long as you know na your stories or your words have an impact, then wala siya ikuan.
As long as you know your priorities.
Yes.
Well, grateful jud kay tanong ana siya no dili no kay.
Dali ra ka siya nag-reply na ko nun. Ngano siya. Di-reply jud.
Kay medyo layo gyud anxiety daw.
Di kay daghan ba kay tani contact diyan niya, di-reply siya.
Yes, jud. Mo na jud tuno sa jud to kagabi iba no. Naghinuwatay pero thankful jud kayo mi ni Miss Sheree.
Thank
Ari
you.
siya.
Thankful jud me. So, naa pa may last nga nga pangutana nimo. What advice would you give to other students who want to do pageant but also focus on schools?
So it is very important to know your boundaries. Know when to say yes, and at the same time know when to say no. Kay kanang ang pageant manggod, you have to meet with different responsibilities all at once, and at the same time conflict man gud na siya sa imong schedule sa school. So it is very important nga while balancing everything, magkabalo sa kamo set sa boundaries sa imong self. Like kabalo kamo ingon nga dili lang sa ko kay busy ko ani nga adlaw, dili lang sa ko kay kuan. Yes ko ani kay dili ko busy ani nga adlaw kay when mag-conflict man gud ang imong schedule sa pageantry and sa imong school works, murag chaotic na magud kaayo siya kay you have to do things all at once and ma-pressure na ka. So, know your boundaries as a student and as a beauty queen.
Also, important po nga you prioritize your mental health.
Yes,
Okay.
it is very important to prioritize your mental health sa Jude. Kay education can be very exhausting. At the same time, meeting your different responsibilities sa Jude in life. So,
As what you have said, two different fields niya. Of course, ikaw, usa ra ka kabuok.
Yes.
Dapat yun imong i-prioritize kung unsa ray makaya sa imong lawas o kung unsa ray maabot sa imong
O pwede pa lang tungawon ang lawas no.
yes.
Ay.
Uy na jud instances nga murag ganahan jud ko motunga imong lawas kay lain-lain nga different
Yes.
lain-lain nga responsibilities jud dapat nimong i-meet o sa lang ka adlaw. So
Especially if heavy ang imong trabaho sa eskwelahan kay exam,
siya,
projects, o
siya,
ano.
Vice President.
Vice President. Ikaw po, Dom, yes, ito mo pag-handle, Dom, di ba naka-experience maka student leader?
Yes, but ako mo handle ko ang way ra nako pag-handle sa balancing beauty pageants o ko ano kanang studying kay matug ra jud ko ganahan ko. If ganahan ko nga if dili sa ko ganahan mo buhat ana nga school work patug ko. If di sa ko ganahan mag-practice matug ko as long as ako jud i-prioritize akong self no matter what nga ang result ana basta
Yes.
ang ako lang jud kaugalingon akong importante.
Rest is very important yun.
Ikaw, Miss, unsa man imong mga ways to cope with stress
Yes.
sa imong journey sa both fields?
I think same rata, matug ra sa jud ko. Like
Tigin
if
mo?
kapoy jud ka ayok tug jud, balag 2 hours lang basta makatug kay para makafocus na sa next na
Next,
task.
yeah.
Just like what I said earlier, 2 hours jud. But that's just an example. Like i-set jud nimo imong time for everything para mabuhat nimo tanan. Balag ginagmay.
Lagi kay kanang if matuka kay parang medyo makaka-relax jud ka gamay ba no nga.
Ma-focus imo na una.
Ma-focus imo na una.
So, time management jud ka.
Yes,
2 hours,
time
2 hours.
management. Oo.
Kung ikaw, ikuan man mino ka ng communication student, pero di may pageantera. 5 hours sa makeup.
Oh.
5 hours sa
Alas 2 mo
Alas 3 sa. Uy,
Alas-
gabi.
mo ano mo acknowledge ka sa imong effort no kay kanang after if maman kag pageant kay dapat nadyo kay medyo kag deserve na kumukuan ron molaag mo
samot na kay daog.
unsa yung mga deserve Miss Sheree
Daghan man ko ganahan jud oy but ako jung ganan i-reward jud sa akong galingon is plushie kay magkuan man gud nindot man gud siya sa feeling if naa jud kay murag reward amo na siya akong remembrance sa kaninga pageant mo na siya akong remembrance sa kaninga pageant kay murag fulfilling kay siya nga ang imuhang kahago kay murag mao ni siya bunga inan bitaw at fulfillment self-fulfillment at the same time naa sa jud siya murag nasa jud ko'y mapalit sa jud out of my kuan
Daog.
Nasa
jud kay mabalik-balikan ba
Yes.
no kana ganing kuan ko mo ni akong pagkadaog na
Oo,
mo.
malipay ka
magtanaw ka ba
Magtanong ka oy mo ni katungkuan ko.
mo ni ako remembrance pagkuan
So Miss Sheree, do you have any plans na mo join sa national pageant in the future?
well let's just see lang sa but as of karon I wouldn't say na I have plans but I wouldn't say no at the same time so let's just see that
In
ano
God's
na tayo
plan.
In God's
yes
plan.
Oh.
Hopefully no kay
Hopefully kay
para malagan ang Cebuana beauty
ay kabala ka
queens.
diha kay. Oh, Sheree.
Kami siya manguna dito.
Pero kanang sa imuhang pag-eskwela kay mo sa jud na imong prioritize karon.
Yes, mao dyan na siya.
Yes.
Murag sideline lang or like murag out of passion na lang ang pageantry. Education jud ang priority.
Pero night time na ni-offer nimo niya ni decline ka kay you think na dili jud kaya sa
Yes,
school.
daghan jud nga times nga ni decline jud ko kay most of the time man good ang pageantry murag mo kuan mo gud siya sa mga school like
Yes.
mga school days and ano. So if for example murag mo conflict siya sa akong midterm exams, I will definitely say no because you have to set your own
Yes.
boundaries kay lahi-lahi bi jud ta og kanang kuan murag ma-effort bitaw kay medyo kapoy sa biyang pageantry dugay bi jud siyang humuman. Yeah.
True.
Dagan kaayo niya kanang kalito na ka uy ba pariun mo diri.
Kanang mga alas 12 una na mahuman no. And then most of the time kay di biya jud na taga-ara ang contestant, so manguli pa na sila sa ilang lugar. Mang very kapoy jud kaayo.
Mo to ka to ni join from Miss Luman. Pag Tagalog ka magulian ato.
Yes, kadadlaw.
Kalayo.
Same sa imo daw po to sa ronda.
Di sa ko Tagalog ato.
Ay,
Di sa ko
nakakay
na to.
dito.
Oo. Siya kay ay naga mo pud inyong ha. Naga ila pero dura ga may perlayo di
Kapoy
hapon.
gapon.
Kapoy kay na unya. Una pa kay wala nimo hala na pa ko assignment.
Assignment.
Ano, pero okay ra malate mo pass to kay consider mga teacher.
Oh, considerate ang mga teachers pero dili lang sa abusaran. Dapat
Yeah.
on time sa jud ka mo
Tinuod siya.
submit kay para magkuan pa ka ba next time kay.
Ah.
So,
Sometimes
tagang
na-
pang chance oh inana.
Mo naga binguna na siya para ma-consider ang teacher di abusaran.
Muno boy, ingon biya si kuan daw dili mag-anabusar.
Dili jud ta maginabusar sa mga maestra samot na ka nang daghan
Samot
kay silang
mga-
natabang na ano mo.
Sapot na mga butuan.
So napaka-shout out Miss
Yes, Miss
Sheree.
Sheree.
So, a shout out to my mom right here.
Yes,
Thank you so
shout
much
out.
for
Very
supporting
supportive.
me. Thank you so much for supporting me, Ma. To my sister who is currently working right now. So, also to my father sa Dubai. Hello, Pawen.
Hi.
And
Annyeong
sa-
shimika.
And
Dubai,
sa
Dubai.
Dubai.
And also to my grandparents, Mama Lisa and Papa Reme, I hope you're watching. Thank you so much
Mama
for
Lisa.
supporting me sa akong mga racket sa kinabuhi. Thank you so much. And also to the rest of our SELSA members, thank you so much for being so considerate and at the same time for being so supportive.
So, grabe no, kanang kusog kayo og kanang support si Miss Sheree, no? Alam ko,
Masa siguro per minute siya bataog
Yes,
kay
bataog.
kuan ba no
Kay-
kanang
Mugawas
Mura sa
jud-
jud if na ajay
Jud kay-
motivation.
Yes.
jud.
Dajud kay kana kay maana ani mo.
mugawa jud iyang 101% sa stage, no? Kay nagud yung parents, yung grandparents,
Parents, pero no need na ang boyfriend.
No need na.
Dili siya ganun hagday.
neighbors na pumabot.
Or to my neighbors as well.
Oh, sa neighbors na.
So, mo continue
Di
ta
ba mama na imong kuan gida pandan?
Pangdan.
Pangdan.
So may pangdananons. Thank you.
Supportive
Project
sila
kayo.
nimo pag binibining naga nimo.
Yes, kaayo.
Project
I-support
kayo.
mo daw nga mong kuan ay taga-naga.
Taga-naga.
Oh.
Taga
Inuburan.
Inuburan.
Hello.
Support na sila nimo.
Oh.
Yes.
Una na mo gaymi pag Miss Dumanhog. no?
Oh, na namin. Yes, na namin pa sa ano.
If Dumanhog is the answer, what is the question?
Kami po nag
If Sunster is
kayo.
the answer, what is the question?
Uy, bro, nakalitan ko na.
So,
I
Miss
think
Sheree,
so, sigaw mo.
this is the question. If Sunstar is the answer, what is the question?
So where is the home of the patriotic Cebuanos and the Sunshines?
Yeah.
Yun.
Ikaw na sad ba? Ikaw pa na yan. Ay.
So,
Di ba kailangan ni shout out, Miss?
So, mauna to tanan akong i-shout out. Thank you so much to the rest of my supporters, silent supporters, and also to my friends. Dera. Thank you so much sa inyong pagsuporta nako from the beginning until karon. Thank you so much kay I still receive a lot of messages from my neighbors, ako mga relatives from different municipalities. Makaingon jud sila nga proud kimi nimo day kay mauni mo una.
Ma-proud po
Oh,
nimo.
yes.
Ma-proud po nimo, Miss. Bisag dita ka ng kuan relative.
Tingnan lang ni kung asa mo sa na pageant kay makita na
Bahala po sa rami kabuok.
Sa rami ka buhok namin dito sa tabangan.
Bitaw, ma-proud mo sa mi mag-una-una sa mga
Yes.
achievements sa mga tao, especially ikaw nga kanang sugod ka nga
Yes.
kanang interview na mo karon nga which is
Kay-
very grateful
very
jud
grateful
kayo
kay-
mi kay
honestly nami mga kanang Mr. Gi Tagalog na
personally first
stage.
choice.
Oh, nya. kanang di man sila available or na sila problem sa ilang kuan mo, we're so lucky to have you, Jude, Miss
Pero si
Sherry.
Miss Sherry dyan itong first choice kay
Yes.
kanang katong pag binibining naga na mamo kita no kay kanang nana ba ka nga BA communication ka.
Yes.
Ay Miss Dumanhog di ay to ano. Ay BA communication ana sila nga kuno ka architecture.
Mo to ning kuan bi nga si kuan na lang si
Si
Sherry
Sherry
na
kay
lang.
para save og field.
Yes.
Grateful, like I'm so grateful to be here as well to the rest of my commies from different
UV.
schools. Yes, thank you
Yes,
so
doon
much
pa po
for
sa
having me
Benedicto
as well.
College.
Yes, hello.
Mga commies, babies.
Kung babies.
Mga kumbati.
Pagkita-kita ta sa field.
Yes, magkita-kita ta. Pukuan.
Pohon.
Pohon.
Pohon. Ato na mga... Uy, bitaw guys sa mga compod sa CITU University. Of course, kanang welcome kayo mo
Yes,
sa
welcome kayo sa
Sunstar.
Sunstar.
Especially karon nga namin junior journal program nga
And-
kanang gipahitabo nga pwede may maka-broadcast diri, pwede maka-live as long as kanang maigo ra jud sa ilang time.
Yes.
Di
Okay,
maga-conflict.
so I'll try to inform the rest
Yes.
of my commies from
Yes.
CIT University to come here para maka-experience po sila sa Sunstar.
Especially, yes.
Kay naam sad mi Wildcat Radio and although na siya experience, it is also I think important sa jud nga murag maka-feel sa mi ganan or maka-experience sa mi.
Oh, no, kaya inat mo pasad kay Sunstar is well known po
Yes.
Durwan, no?
Yes,
Kay
and mo jud biya na oy atong future kay mao jud biya ning ani at least mo na atong kanang
daghan tag exposure
Yes,
along the way
exposure.
ba. So, mo na guys, kita ba nga dyan Mrs. Sunstar, ana niya. I hope nga mo-appeal mo sa mong program, Junior Journal, para managhan
Nair
ka
man
diri.
tikodam no.
Oh, narate
Yes,
code
narate
kay
code.
pagkuan pag
pag katuman tong sa
junior
Launching of
junior
Junior
journal.
Journal.
So,
Yes.
guys, mo na to tanan. Before we
Before we
end this episode, we would like to give a certificate of appreciation for Miss Sheree Danday. Yay! Thank you so much,
Miss
Miss.
Thank you so
So,
much.
this is the citation. Certificate of appreciation. This certificate is proudly presented to Miss Sheree Mare Danday in grateful recognition of your invaluable contribution as a guest on Campus Chronicles. Your insights and experience have significantly enriched our program and inspired our audience. This certificate is awarded in appreciation of your generosity and sharing your time and knowledge.
Okay, thank you so
Yes,
much.
thank you so much.
guys.
And so before we end, napatay last shout out.
Ay, masyado sabi mo. So, shout out ni Joram Torrega. Torrega dahil og si JM Enriquez.
Yes, and to shout out to UV's very own Samantha Faye Plaza.
Yes, of course, sa Mata Ferry
Samantha-
Plaza nga, very
Very
approachable.
approachable.
Og ni John Clifford Bacus kasi comment og green heart. Pwede white basad. Bitaw guys, salamat sa pagtapos sa
yes.
pagtanaw sa among sa among episode karon. We hope suportahan gyapon mi ninyo sa among sunod na episode. Guys, we are not perfect but we are eager to have a progress. Wait sa
Ay sa
guys.
Puno sa Jill.
Wait
Puno
sa
sa Jill. So, let's all welcome the students from
Benedicto College, who is also communication students, who are also the gusto i-bash ta ato. Ala, ari mo ate kay kamo na live sa ta. Shukran.
Come on.
Beta muta pa naman ni Miss kay basta niya Miss University na picture ta na.
Yes.
So, guys, introduce mo rin yourself,
Yeah.
guys, from Benedicto
Benedicto
College
College.
Mass Communicators Society. Okay, ikaw na ate.
Hello, I'm Yvonne Maratas.
Hello everyone, I'm Trixie Shin Cubarde.
Hello, I'm Jamaica Brahente. Hi, I'm Jan Chen.
And we are the group 1.
And we are
Okay, so sunod guys, makita na ninyo siya
Yes.
sa among episodes. I hope masuportahan po ninyo sila kay very own junior journals.
Journals.
Mga junior journals na
Thank you
diri.
guys.
Thank you guys. So, Campus Chronicles, kasinatian sa mga tinunan. Every Wednesday at 3 p.m. live here at Sunstar Cebu page. Once again, I am Angel Rusiana together with
Gab Masan,
and our guest.
Hello everyone. Once again, this is Sheree Mare Aliganga Danday, your Binibining Naga 2023.
Wow! And our guest, plural to guest from Benedicto College.
Yes.
Junior
Junior
Journals.
Amping mo kanunay og salamat. Thank you so much, guys.
Yay!